Hello and welcome to another gliding video. This one's going to be a mutual cross-country flight with a mate of mine called Tim, and we're going to be taking the Gliding Club of Victoria's new DG1001s Neo in the 18 metre configuration. So here we go, filling up both wings with water. Tim's filling up the tailplane there, and now pushing out into the beautiful weather outside. Thanks for doing that, Tim, so I can get a cinematic shot. Hook her onto the car and drive her out. There's a few wedge-tail eagles out thermaling already, so that's a good sign.
Benalla traffic, glider Papa Whiskey Golf, crossing runway 08 right at the threshold, traffic Benalla.
And now just a little walk around of Papa Whiskey Golf, the pretty white glider. Tim getting ready to sit in the front there. And we've got about 100 litres of water on board, so we've increased our wing loading, which will mean we'll be able to fly faster in the cruise for the same sink rate. The trade-off for that being a increased minimum sink rate, so we will be climbing a little bit slower in the thermals.
65 knots with this water?
Yes, we will be.
So you have water in the wing?
Just a little bit.
Do you need to level it up, or is it?
You should level it up, please, yes.
It flows from one to the other, does it?
No, but it moves in the bags.
Right, yeah, just having it level. I don't need to tip it over that way.
Yep, we have.
Checks are all done. Tim will be pilot in command for the takeoff. And our wing runners just checking that we have our brakes locked, canopy locked, and our harness is tight and secure.
I reckon that's about 5.5 above us.
Yeah, 5.5, maybe 6. A bit higher further west where we're going.
Oh, absolutely. So we'll just be able to climb away.
Yeah.
Quite a good cloud.
Roughly start the task and...
Yeah.
I see...
Foxtrot's lining up, flying 08 left, go right on toe, Benalla.
Maybe radio up just a touch.
Yeah, radio up.
And I see 50,000 feet with a 4-knot McCready to make the task.
Nice.
Slack has been taken up, the all-out signal has been given, and off we go.
That's the way.
In its current configuration, the glider weighs about 700 kilos, and we can see that impacting the rate of climb that the tow plane would normally give. Climbing out relatively shallow here from quite a long runway.
Woohoo! 9 knots. 10 knots.
Well,
I guess
not releasing there though. We can go back around, thank you, Sonia.
we should only be getting about 4 knots off MCF, so
Yeah.
another 500 feet and then that'd probably do.
Yeah. Well, if she takes us back around, that should be fine for that.
Just reaching release height, you can see Tim's hand on the release handle, the yellow one down there. It's going to give that a good pull, and we're going to turn out to the right. We're now going to thermal up another 3,000 feet and start our task out to the west.
Alright, that's task started.
I'm going to keep track of this cloud out in front. We can
that was my glider specific flight computer that I can use as a navigation aid, and will also give me other helpful information such as how fast I've been flying over the past hour, and we'll do mathematical calculations to work out how much altitude I require to fly a certain distance at a certain speed, so they can be very helpful flying cross country.
Your aircraft.
My aircraft.
Shepparton traffic glider Papa Whiskey Golf is 10 miles to the southeast, 4,700, tracking to the west to Raywood. Traffic Shepparton.
We've just passed to the south of the town of Shepparton, which is about 50k to the west of Benalla, and we're going to be continuing out to the west until we reach our first turn point.
Look at that, we got to 80 knots and we're still going up.
Perfect.
Love it. And we made nearly 6.
Nice.
Love it. So this is going to cruise at 8. Look at that. Hands off. And we're still going up.
Beautiful.
There we go. It is really stiff on the trim.
Isn't it? You're already going to squeeze the trigger.
Yeah, no, I was, but I really squeezed the trigger and really trying to move it. You've got to squeeze it right in. And come on, what do we trim that? That's a bit too fast there. It's a really sensitive balance board too. Just drift through this and go to the next cloud. Slow action. And slow. Come on, that's oh, look at that.
Oh,
8
lovely.
knots, but we don't need it. We'll just light that and we'll get us 10 knots. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Okay, that is good fun.
Moving around up there. Look on the left.
Oh,
That's awesome.
that was
yeah.
the line I really wanted to be on. Let's blow it through the back of the
All
clouds.
milling about.
Come on.
Wow.
Oh,
Curling over and I'll give another radio call since we're south now.
so that's
Shepparton
Shepparton.
traffic glider Papa Whiskey Golf, 4 miles to the south, 5,000 feet. Traffic Shepparton.
Come on. You're going to go boom. Not a little rough.
And we're now passing the Waranga Basin, which happens to be halfway to our first turn point, that being Raywood Aerodrome.
See,
That's the
that's-
one.
That's what we wanted. I also suspect this is how the core is formed. It's a really tight, shooty core with all this bubbly crap around it. But look, that's 5 knots averaging. That's good. I'll probably get better if I slow down.
Yeah.
Trim all the way back though.
Oh. Hello!
Nice. Oh, look how grey and under the cloud it is though. Lovely. Oh, yeah, you got to turn in that, don't you?
I think I should.
I think you have to when it peaks at 10.
I shouldn't have.
Going off at 90 to 100 knots, 6,500 feet. cloud base. So I'm just going to let it accelerate. Just see how the needle goes up to 4, and then just as quick as it goes up, it just drops off again. Just slow to 60, and then
Almost worth a turn or two. Get another 1,000 feet out of it.
I'm just going to fish. Yeah, I'm just going to fish like this and just spend a bit more time in it.
Alright.
Just piece out of it and just as it.
Very nice. Railwood traffic, glider, Papa Whiskey Golf, 10 miles to the east, 5,500, tracking to Railwood, then departing to the north. Traffic Railwood.
What's that?
Yeah, Bendigo's also 119.3, so we'll hear all
Yeah.
the RPT and everything else.
So is it
that's
control
out.
Bendigo?
That's my in-flight sustenance, that muesli bar. It's calorically dense, carbs, sugar, kind of everything you need. Anyway, we're just about at Braewood, that first turn point, and we'll then be tracking to the north and make a decision then based on how fast and far we're going when we will then turn back from that second turn point back to Benalla.
But we're a bit on the.
Otherwise, go
downward
to the
side.
one.
Oh, no, look to the left there. You reckon it's worth going over there?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Man, that is.
Triple ones. Yeah.
Wow. Look how active the one on the left is.
Go for the 2.
I will, but I'm just looking at the one on the left. Man,
Yeah, that's
and
great.
that is exactly on that leading edge of that cloud.
It's a good one.
I'm loving that. That was a good spot. One of those cases where it's worth going a kilometre off track.
That's right.
Not instantaneous.
I think you can set it up to have like 2 different averages.
Yeah.
One like 5 second and one.
So I think
That's
I
awesome.
can still send that better, but I think I'm happy with most.
I reckon we just kind of head
Where's
north.
that position?
Follow this nice little line we got here. Look at that. Kind of 1 o'clock. Look at the line of queue. Oh, just go on the leading edge of that, like
Yeah.
the northwestern side.
But I do think I held my own today in terms of finding climbs. and getting us there.
absolutely.
I do like this position. Like I've got my feet just touching the rudder pedals, I've got plenty of relaxation room.
Good.
But there's more than enough with my leg support that I can throw full rudder on. In front of us we've got a really small narrow one, a really big fat one, and there's another fat one halfway to the lake.
Yeah.
I reckon go to that last fat one and then right turn and there's an energy line, looks like shadow line back
I can
towards
see
the
it.
hill.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's another kind of 5-10k out
Yep.
front of that.
Yep. Because otherwise we've got to go the other side of the lake.
We've got to go quite a way further.
We've got to
Yeah.
pretty much get to the river. Yeah. I mean, we've got plenty of heights. But 6 knot average, lovely. Oh, it turned off.
Oh, the screen does just set back. If
Oh,
you
okay.
tap the screen, it should still be recording.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So we now made a turn to the southeast back to Benalla. It's about 120k to run and about 2 hours left in the day, so it should be fairly comfortable to make it back. Some nice views of the fully developed cumulus behind us, and what's going to happen now is they're going to start to overdevelop and there's going to be less sun on the ground, meaning the day will slowly come to a close. In this section of the flight we're going to travel back the other direction past Shepparton, in this case directly over the top, given that we've got plenty of height, and as you see we actually get a nice thermal over Shepparton, one of the last ones we're going to need from the day, and there's some nice views of the township.
gotten awfully smooth.
So now you can see there's significantly less sun on the ground, meaning less heating, less thermals, and the day is definitely closing off.
Yeah, last thermal, I think.
Oh yeah, easy. 4 knots. We'll take this for what we need. Let me know when we're about 500 above.
Because the thing is as well, because of where we crossed the Ben Bog line,
Yeah.
if we just landed 08,
Yeah.
like straight in, we'd still get the triangle. Oh look, there's a couple of fires out
Well,
there.
look at this. This is 5. I think we just take this for a while and we can go home fast.
Yeah, there is a point where that stops.
No, I know.
Hanging trade-off.
Yeah. Well, you let me know when you think that point is.
Yep.
So we've just taken our last thermal. We are now on final glide back to Vanilla. Can get back comfortably with plenty of height, and just observing all the fires that are around at the moment.
Vanilla traffic, right up Papa Whiskey Golf. Please advise active runway at the airfield.
Probably mid-final or something, that glider, so... Oh, okay, 08.
08 left, acknowledged, thank you.
Oh my god, the world's on fire! No! It's the apocalypse!
Just Australia. Wow. And another big bushfire on the hills. Could be controlled, might not be. We've had a day of fires. Look at the ground around us. There's an airfield in front of us. 390 k's with a damn good ground speed.
Yeah, I think we probably have good speed.
Oh, I think so. Definitely above 90. The tug hangar is still open.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit of speed.
Manila, late in the day, beautiful town. Yep. Let's look at some aircraft on the ground. They're in our way, these naughty people. And I wonder how far they went today.
Can you open the water valve, please?
I can open the water valve. Yep. Water valves are open.
And now we're dumping the water ballast because we don't need it anymore, and not having it will reduce the landing forces.
Fires in the distance. Oh, huge fires up over Yarrawonga direction.
Hello, traffic glider, Papa Whiskey Golf,
Yeah. Oh, look at that strip.
Tim was feeling a little bit tired after that long flight, so I'm going to do the landing from the back and he'll be recording.
Above the ground. Papa Whiskey Golf, penny back for that. Nice, lots of overshoot.
If anyone is wondering, I'm landing on the right hand side so that launching can continue on the left side of the airfield. We're out their way.
Drifting a bit to the right. Just don't want to veer right when you hit the ground. Nice. Hold, hold. Oh, tail first. There's our parking spot right there.
No wheel brake on, it's
Yeah.
still got that nose wheel down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's a great day. Thank
Nice, thank you. That was good fun.
You, Steve. It was. Green on it though.
Yeah, green looks good on the thing.
Yeah, it does look like green actually.
It's different than the red and the blue that we've got as well.
And here's the OLC information for those that are interested. 392 kilometers at just about 94 kilometers an hour average. You can see our track on the map below and the various altitudes that we found ourselves in. Fairly comfortable flight, I would say, and quite enjoyable with all those pretty cumulus around. That's it, so thanks for watching.